Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to our first lesson about paragraphs and types of paragraphs. Today we'll start by introducing the first type of English paragraphs, or the first type of pattern within paragraph writing, which is the descriptive paragraph. Descriptive paragraph or descriptive writing. Now, when we say descriptive, it means here the writer or the paragraph is going to describe either a person or a place or a thing, an object, clear, in a detailed way. Right, in a detailed way. Of course, I'm going to use a set of adjectives, right, and attributes to enrich, right, our description and make it more vivid, right, more vivid, right. Why more vivid? Because here, through our description and through the use of the appropriate adjectives, I'm going to create an image in the reader's mind, clear, the reader's mind and the imagination. Right, so here, the better the description is, the clearer an image is carved, clear, in the mind of the reader. Right, of the reader. Good, as if I'm going to paint a picture here, in the reader's imagination. Clear? Good. Now, here also we should take into account a very important factor, right, or feature of descriptive writing, which is that descriptive writing appeals and related to the five senses, the common senses. We must consider them when we describe a particular element or item, right? These senses, of course, you know them, are hearing, sight, taste, touch, and smell. Right. So, for example, if we describe an object, usually, or something, we state in our description, using the appropriate adjectives, how this thing is, or how it looks, how it sounds, how it smells, how it tastes, if possible. It depends on the item and the topic which I choose, okay, for my paragraph to be discussed. Right. So here we should consider very much, right, the involvement of the senses in my description. Physical description, it can be physical description about the appearance, colors, right, the smell and so on, right, and also it can be abstract about, I don't know, habits or about actions, about qualities and so on. But always I should consider and immerse the description of this element within, right, or through the angle of the window of my senses, how it looks, how it sounds, how it appears, clear, right, and so on. Good. Now also, this descriptive writing should be concrete. It must be concrete. It means things which the reader can envision, can grasp, can imagine, right, can, if you can say, clear to his, right, perception, right, and close to his perception, right. Also, descriptive writing should be evocative. Through the images we create, we try to evoke an impression in this reader. Right. So our description mustn't be only superficial, but we must try to create a kind of impression, create an impression in the reader's mind, depending on the images and how they are well portrayed, clear, well drawn, well, carved in his mind, well presented and so on. Right. Also, this descriptive writing should be plausible. Doesn't mean plausible. It means believable. It means it must be within the scope and the range of the reader's knowledge. Reader's knowledge means don't immerse in your description things which are ignored for the reader, things which are far from his knowledge, far from his culture, things about space, things about particular terms he can't understand or grasp, right? Or certain details which are far and beyond his mental conception as well as, mental cognition, you can say. Right, good. So, of course, we are dealing with academic writing. That's why our description is meant usually and normally to be what? Objective. Academic writing is meant to be objective. Right, objective. It means we try to keep away as much as we can from, you can say, expressing our opinions. We may say it's amazing, it's nice, beautiful, but we mustn't exaggerate. In every sentence, we introduce our opinion. Of course, here we have to be objective, right? And we focus on the facts. Facts which are, if you can say, qualities or parts of this item we are describing. So here also we should be concerned and we should introduce facts in the form of these qualities, right? Not mere opinions. Not mere opinions, right? Now also, as you know, descriptive writing belongs to spatial ordering. It's based on spatial ordering of the elements within this person or object we are describing. It means here we are required to order our details. When we describe something or someone, we must order our details, right, and organize them using certain, you can say, logical order. For example, things can be described from left to right. Start describing this building or this place or that person, or for example, or that car from left to right or right to left. Or you start from front to back or back to front. Or you start from near to far or from far to near. Or you start from top to toe, to bottom, or vice versa, from bottom to top. Right, just to make your description and the series of your details more logical and more, if you can say, smooth, right, or smoother and fluid for the reader. He moves steadily from one element, one feature, one quality to another, without any kind of, if you can say, contradiction at the level of the order of the elements you are describing. Clear? Good. For example, you want to describe a building in front of your house. You can see through your window. So here, you will start, for example, describing the building from top to bottom. Clear? And don't go to the middle, then to the right side, then to the top, then to the bottom, and so on. Clear? Follow logical order here. Right, logical order. And of course, spatial of space, from place to place, from the top to the bottom. Right. Now, usually in also descriptive writing, we use usually the simple present tense. The simple present tense. Why? Because we are mentioning facts and describing qualities which are true and which remain true about this item we are describing. Clear? We are concerned with the moment when we are describing it. At the time, it is true and factual at the time. So the present simple tense is the best choice. Right. Now, of course, my paragraph, descriptive paragraph, is divided like any other paragraph into three major parts. We have topic sentence, we have supporting sentences, and we have conclusion. Right, conclusion. Now, of course, the topic sentence we are required just to introduce, to touch the item or the element or the person we are going to describe. Generally, clear, and in an attractive way. It means here, in the first topic sentence, we should just introduce what I am going to describe in details in my supporting sentences. Right, so you must never insert the descriptive adjectives, all of them, right, in the first sentence. Just one major, for example, attractive adjective, it's interesting, it's exceptional, it's extraordinary, it is fabulous, at the beginning is enough. My car is fabulous, my car is, or my house is a piece of art, or my, I don't know, my bicycle or my friend is the best, okay, I don't know, model, right, or an example of the best friend, okay, it's enough. Details should be left till you reach the second part. Here also you are required to organize them and arrange them, as we said before, logically and according to spatial order, if it's an object or it is something. Clear? Good. As if you are drawing the picture step by step, step by step. Right, good. Supporting sentences should be a kind of gradual portrayal of that thing or person you are describing. Step by step, one by one, top to the middle to the bottom, or right to the middle to the left, and so on and so forth. Clear? At the end, of course, we should conclude our paragraph using another interesting sentence which is meant to leave a good impression in the reader's mind about that element or that person who is described. Clear? Described. Now let's take a model together to see how descriptive paragraphs are written. Clear? And how its different parts are structured, and how we should also use the suitable, appropriate adjectives in an academic way, in an objective way, without immersing too much feelings and emotions and subjective elements. Right? Clear? I have with me now this model paragraph, which is carefully chosen from a very interesting book of writing. I advise you to get it, which is entitled Writing to Communicate, Paragraphs and Essays, written by Cynthia A. Boardman and Gia Friedenberg. Gia Friedenberg, yes. So this book is very helpful, is very rich, especially at the level of methodology of writing, the steps you should follow when you write a paragraph and also an essay. Now, our paragraph is entitled A Beautiful Bride. Beautiful Bride. Starts with Sue looked picture perfect on her wedding day. Very simple, direct sentence, alright, and clear too. Alright, Sue, the girl, looked picture perfect on her wedding day. You see here only picture perfect. One attractive adjective, which is general. Perfect, nice, fabulous. Right, now we need to add more details and more adjectives. Alright. Her short dark hair had been curled for the occasion, and on top of it, here was not on top of it, rested a small veil. Under her naturally arched, eyebrows, her warm, eyebrows from top, I'm moving from top to bottom now, clear. Eyebrows, her warm brown eyes reflected serenity, seriousness. Now we move to eyebrows to now the eyes, brown eyes, clear. Her eyes had only the slightest bit of makeup on them, as usual. Her straight nose seemed you see, top to bottom, nose seemed to indicate that she was headed in the right direction. Her cheeks were rosy, clear, and her lips were naturally red and full. Now lips, right. She stood straight as an arrow, as she walked down the aisle, okay, on the arm of her father. She wore a short, white, elegant dress and held a bouquet of white gardenias. Her stride was confident, yet formal and made in white sandals. Indeed, now we have conclusion, clear. Sue looked beautiful as she walked toward her new husband and her new life. Husband and a new life. Here we have a new image, image within the end paragraph to relate what? Her beauty with her new life. Hopeful beauty with hopeful new life. Right, so here as you see, the writer here describes this person or this woman from top to bottom. Alright, top to bottom, in respecting the special order, as you see here. And also here he mentioned many facts about her eyes, her eyebrows, her lips, right, her way of dressing and so on, right, without exaggerating in expressing feelings. Now for the use here of past simple tense, it's only because, as you know here, related to the wedding day, which is in the past. But in fact, if you describe it without relating this girl to her wedding day, it will be, of course, in the simple present tense. In the simple present tense. Clear, as we said before. Right. Now let's try to practice about this type of paragraphs. I will write now a paragraph about my Mercedes car. Mercedes car. I will try to describe it following the same model of that paragraph. So I will start by saying, my Mercedes car is a marvelous piece of art. Is a marvelous piece of art. Full stop. Simply. Brief, general, direct introduction, description to attract the reader to know more about how it is a piece of art. Clear? Now, its black color adds to its charm and beauty. Number one, general, black color. Right. The front lights, now we start from the front now, you see. The front lights are huge and round like peanuts. Clear. The windshield is fairly wide with crystal-like glass, high quality glass. Right. The leather seats, now inside, we have the front, now move to the inside, front to back. Right. Are very comfortable and spacey. At the back, there is an average size boot with internal lights, with the boot, internal lights. Besides, its double exhausting pipes make its design more attractive. Now, as you see, we reach the last part of it at the back, which is exhausting pipes. These make the car more attractive. Now, conclude and we say, all in all, everything in my car makes it a real masterpiece. A real masterpiece. Clear? So this is simply a model paragraph which I wrote depending on the first model of the book. Right. About Beautiful Bride. But here also I used what? The simple present tense, which is commonly used in descriptive paragraphs. Clear? So thank you so much and see you in another video about second type of paragraphs. Good luck.